Hello and welcome to YAMA News You Can Use, the 8th most trusted source of information about YAMA after email, conversation, text, website, Facebook, Twitter, and rumor. YAMA is working to get 100 monthly sustainers, and if we do, it'll be matched by a gift of $100,000 from generous YAMA donors. Join us by clicking on the link in the description and sharing the campaign with everyone you've ever met. We have an exciting show today. We will talk with two YAMA teachers about its past and its present, what we've done, what we're doing, and what we plan to do. Let's get started. In the past 4 months, YAMA has launched 8 online learning clubs for students and staff, taught private music lessons over Zoom, created 30 teaching videos for remote and in-person learning, and met online for group warm-ups and ensembles. We've created tools to gather feedback from families throughout the summer, specifically to help us design and create online lessons for the upcoming school year. To talk about ways we've creatively adapted to our newfound world, I spoke with founding member and Garfield Elementary Site Director, Mr. Pulani. Let's take a look at that conversation. Hi, Mr. Pulani. Thanks for joining us for YAMA News You Can Use.
Thanks so much for having me.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the transition into our new teaching format that we were kind of forced into going into this last spring. Do we want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, it was like what an abrupt change from like 100% in person, 10 hours a week, to 100% remote, only over laptops. So yeah, we went through a big change, which started with rescuing all our instruments from the school and handing them out to the students who weren't able to grab them. And then like right into video production. So the YAMA teachers had a trial by fire, learning how to edit and make usable, learnable content for all of our students. So right away, we produced like around 30 videos, ranging from music, learning, like new video game songs, like things that we thought would be really engaging for the students, along with like continuing our discussions of like gender and race and equity through the use of these videos on YouTube.
Yeah, and all of those are still online in our YouTube, which everyone who's watching this is on now. So after this video, go ahead and check out some of the content we created, because it's super valuable, not just for students, but anyone who wants to learn about things like that from our perspective and our voice. Yeah,
there are a lot of things that we think are super important at YAMA to focus on besides just music. And I think, with the help of a lot of key teaching artists, we were able to continue that work even in the times of COVID.
Mm-hmm. We were also able to do some live, we called them learning clubs. Could you talk a little bit about those?
Yeah, so our learning clubs were a way to model and just learn along with our students. Like, this is how you can be a learner. The learning clubs were like a really good opportunity to have people share their expertise with each other. And then also to experience being led by different students and staff. And like one group I was pretty excited about, even though I wasn't a part of, was the facilitation group. Because anyone who's done a lot of group work knows that a process can be made better or worse by the facilitator, and it only benefits all of us if we have more facilitators in the world. So it's really cool to see some students and staff stretching those facilitation wings.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of the teachers who were in the facilitation group were also facilitating other learning groups.
Yeah, it's awesome. Really cool. And then we were able to keep up with there's some students that receive private lessons, and a lot of them got to continue through this time just over Zoom. And while it has its limitations, it's still much better than not being able to meet at all.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, thanks so much for joining us and talking a little bit about our transition into lockdown times and how we were able to creatively move forward with the program. So thanks very much. What a great conversation. And now to talk about things that are happening right now, let's talk to our current affairs analyst, Eva Stumbos. Hola, Miss Stumbos, bienvenida al show.
Hola Josh, ¿qué tal?
¿Cuánto tiempo llevas enseñando en YAMA? ¿Y cuáles papeles desempeñas?
Llevo 4 años enseñando en YAMA y enseño con trabajo, soy contrabajista. De vez en cuando enseño cello y ayudo con interpretar para las conferencias y los conciertos.
¿Qué estás haciendo este verano en cuanto a YAMA?
Bueno, desde que YAMA se convirtió en puro online, empecé un proyecto llamado Platiquemos. Organicé reuniones de 2 veces a la semana para que los profesores de YAMA se junten a practicar español. Así que durante el verano seguí con eso y también seguí enseñando lecciones privadas de contrabajo.
¿Cuál es el objetivo de Platiquemos?
Bueno, como ya sabes, hay mucha gente que hace que YAMA sea posible. Los estudiantes, claro, los profesores, los administradores y los donantes. Pero puede que los más importantes sean los padres. Los padres son los que les inscriben a los estudiantes en YAMA, vienen a buscarles todos los días después de la práctica, trabajan como voluntarios en los conciertos y los eventos y les apoyan a los estudiantes y les animan a tocar música hermosa. Mi primer objetivo en empezar Platiquemos fue para hacerlo más fácil para que los padres que hablan español conozcan y se comuniquen con los profesores y los administradores de YAMA. Mi segundo objetivo fue demostrar a los estudiantes de YAMA, latinos y no latinos, que hablar y aprender español es muy, muy útil en el mundo de hoy, en los Estados Unidos de hoy. Ser multilingüe es una ventaja en la comunidad, en la sociedad y en el trabajo. Es una idea que se debe enseñar en la escuela, pero generalmente no se enseña.
¿Cómo ha sido enseñar online?
Realmente ha sido un desafío para mí y para mis estudiantes, porque les puedo ver de un solo ángulo, no les oigo bien, no podemos tocar juntos y para ellos es más difícil ver lo que estoy haciendo yo, oír lo que digo y lo que estoy tocando y es más difícil comunicar por una pantalla. Pero sí que lo hace más fácil no tener que viajar al trabajo.
¿Tienes algún recuerdo favorito de YAMA?
Una vez en Philharmonia, en vez de tocar con los contrabajos, decidí escuchar del frente de la orquesta, nomás a ver cómo sonaban los contrabajos en contexto, ¿no? Y la canción empieza con melodía de contrabajo, así que arrancaron y al tiro el sonido de los contrabajos era como una ola en el mar, era gigante. Y me hizo sonreír y en ese momento pensé, por eso hago esto, por eso hago este trabajo.
Gracias por hablar con nosotros. Espero poder volver a enseñar contigo luego.
Mi placer, gracias a ti.
Again, what a great conversation. Thanks for joining us for YAMA News You Can Use. Please enjoy this clip from a performance last winter of Beethoven's Ode to Joy, and don't forget to head on over to yamamusic.org afterwards to become a monthly sustainer for our summer fundraiser. Farewell.